Previously on Kingdom Come Deliverance.
I'd like to learn to read.
You? You don't look like the makings of a priest or clerk. But why not? I've taught all sorts.
Dullest liver tam malice utnun liquor party prophet. Feel an attorney, now that we learn the pen is mightier than the sword, let's see how mighty the sword is.
Why would the tourney upset you?
It brings back sad memories about my son Svatopluk. God
Svatopluk.
rest him.
I'd be sad if that
He
was
always
my
loved
name,
sword
or my
fighting.
son's name.
Are you the one they call Black Peter?
Aye, that's me. What do you want?
Ooh, here's my man.
Peter! Called Black Peter!
Yeah, we got him. Yeah. That's right, Black Peter, suck it.
Keep on mucking about with her and you'll muck things up for yourselves.
The fucking bastard. He can go fuck himself.
Yes, Black Peter lay in wait and ambushed me. He's a nasty piece of work. He was no match for me. I sent him straight to hell where he belongs.
And now, the continuation. Alright, so, let's, last time we did the tournament, and I feel like, I feel like we've done enough, of all that. So, let's see what we have. Main missions. Vengeance, that's obviously the one. Do we have any side ones open? Courtship. We'll stick it with Mysterious Ways. Well, we'll put Vengeance back on too. So, we're going to continue on with the main story. So, we have to go up to Ujits, so we'll pick it up when we get there. Alright, we're in Ujits, literally the best place in the entire world. I fast traveled here. So, I think we have to go this way, if memory serves correctly. A crowd gathered rather ominously.
Move along, citizens. Move along. There's nothing to see here.
That's what you call nothing to see. I'd like to know what something to see looks like.
Witty one-liner right there.
By the keys of St. Peter, this is all I need. We'll have to send word to Sir Hanush.
That might not be necessary.
Who are you?
I'm Henry of Skalitz, in the service of Hanush's Captain Bernard. I'm investigating the attack at Neuhof, and I think this could be related.
Well, I'm the bailiff of Auschwitz. And I say we don't want any of that kind of trouble around here. What makes you think this has anything to do with Neuhof?
One of the folk at the stud farm recognized someone from Auschwitz among the bandits.
We have no bandits or murderers around here.
Really? They say he had a limp?
Shit. Well, allow me to introduce you to Limpy Lubosh. Or all that's left of him.
Massacre. Nothing's ever easy. I'll have to take a look around and ask a few more questions, if that's all right with you.
You can take this mess off my hands and welcome to it. As for what else there is to find out, I don't know. But look and ask all you like.
Who was Limpy Lubosh?
A poor crofter and a scoundrel. Can't say I'm too surprised what happened to him.
Wonder if they mean
He
that
kept
he was
company
poor,
with all
like he didn't
sorts
have
of
money,
vermin.
or he wasn't very
He
good
was
at
always
crafting.
getting into some kind of trouble. Punch-ups in the tavern and what have you.
How come he limped?
He got that from some villainy or brawl a long time ago.
Has he been up to anything suspicious lately?
I don't know. The last few days he didn't go anywhere. He was home the whole time. But he always kept everyone in the village at arm's length.
Did he have any kith or kin in the village?
None. A loner he was. I don't know the last time I saw him with anyone.
Do you happen to know where he was on the night of the Neuhof raid?
I've no idea. He kept his distance from other folk, so you never knew if he was away or holed up at home.
When did you find the body? And did anyone see anything?
Just now. and nobody saw or heard anything. I don't know how they could gut him like that without someone hearing him scream.
Well, I think I know why he limped. It probably has something to do with the fact that his guts were all hanging out, and it looks like they broke his legs. So that's probably where he gets the limp from. So let's examine this bad boy.
Judas.
Oh yes, Judas.
Looks like this is meant to be a warning.
Z-R-A-R-C-E.
Why?
Zraka.
Maybe the gang had a falling out. But a bandit who knows how to write isn't something you see every day.
Especially not one with such good penmanship. Should really be commended. Alright, let's check out his head.
What's this? Looks like someone's hit him very hard on the head. Could they have bludgeoned him to death and then gutted him? That would explain why he didn't scream.
Torso.
Lord above, they did a hell of a job on him. Must have been agony. How come no one heard anything?
I think we're going in reverse. Alright, well I think we know everything. Ah!
God grant you health. How may I help you?
I've come in the name of Sir Radzig of Lipa. I'm investigating the massacre in Neuhof, and now a murder here as well. Can I ask you a few questions?
Ask away.
Who was this Lubosh who was murdered?
He was a drunkard and a beast. And lazy too. Idle hands are the devil's tools.
Have you noticed anything suspicious recently?
The only thing seemed suspicious was how a rogue like him suddenly started going to church. Now I see why, of course.
Do you know what Lubosh was doing the day Neuhof was raided?
What do I care about that scoundrel? I was glad he stayed out of my way.
Do you know who Lubosh used to spend time with? Kin or friends?
He was always a loner. Except lately he started talking to the parish priest of all people.
That's all. Thank you.
Then...
I like the singing lady. It provided a real good, Why is everybody crowding in here? Anyway. So I think the answer is I should go talk to the village priest. So that's what we're gonna do. Well, we had to wait until daytime. So we know that the priest is not a vampire, because apparently he doesn't come out at night. At least I think that's the test to use against vampires. So let's check out this bad boy.
The blessings of our good Lord be with you, Father. I'm here in the name of Sir Radzig of Lipa, investigating the massacre at Neuhof, which seems to be connected to a murder here. Can I ask you a few questions?
It seems Sir Hanush is employing children as investigators. But ask as you wish, boy. I hope this nasty business will be cleared up quickly.
Did you know Lubosh? What was he like?
A bit of a lost soul. Simple, rough fellow, but at heart I don't think he was such a bad person.
Did you notice anything suspicious recently?
My child. All sorts of suspicious things have been going on recently. People like Lubosh don't know what to do about it, and sometimes they do stupid things.
That's really not a lot of help to me, Father.
I'm sorry to hear that.
Do you know what Lubosh was doing on the day Neuhof was raided?
Unfortunately, I do know. And I'd like to help you with your investigation, but I can't.
What?
I'm bound by certain vows that forbid me to tell you.
Vows more important than catching dangerous murderers?
There are laws of God above the laws of man, son, and one of those is the sanctity of the confessional.
Father, surely you can't be serious. There must be situations in which you can make an exception.
There are things that apply always, no matter what the circumstances, and this is one of them.
But Lubosh is dead. You can't hurt him, but if you don't tell me, more innocent people may die.
All right. I agree. I'll probably serve God better by saving a few innocent lambs than by keeping quiet, especially if nobody finds out about it.
Trust me.
Lubosh came to me shortly after everything that happened. His conscience was gnawing at him. I must say I never expected it of him, but he turned out to be a better man than he seemed. He said some crony of theirs hired them. First they thought they were going to steal horses, but then it all got out of hand and people started dying. He and his gang didn't want any part of that, so they quarreled with the others and ran off.
Quarreled? A corpse was found in the woods by Neuhof.
Well, that would explain something. Lubosh kept blabbering on that he wasn't a murderer, that he didn't want to do it.
So I know Lubosh killed one of the murderers, and now he's dead too. Only I need to find the ones who are still alive. I need names and places. Did he mention any of the others?
Just nicknames, but maybe that'll help. He mentioned some fellows called Reeky from Ledetchko, Pius and Timmy.
Nothing more?
No.
I suppose that'll have to do. I reckon I'll go and have a look around Ledetchko first. Thank you, Father. And don't worry. I won't tell anyone.
I see you know how to wield a sword, Father.
That's pretty
I wouldn't have
strange.
expected that from a man of the cloth.
With a stick. I practiced with a stick. A reminder of my youth and days gone by, and it helps keep me in good form.
I don't know. I think secretly he's some sort of a vampire hunter. Doesn't go out at night, knows how to use a sword.
Ow!
Hit me with a sword. Very rude, Father Godwin. Smells deeply of garlic. Interesting. Interesting. Alright, well, we're in Ledetchko, so let's start here at the inn. I figure is a good place to start looking for Reeky.
I hope I can be of help to you, knight.
Apparently not.
God be with you.
God save. How may I help you, good night?
Ah, here we go.
I'm looking for someone they call Reeky.
That's the tanner's son, Enoch.
Where can I find him?
Hard to say. He's not around here much. Thank God for small blessings. You could try his folks' place.
What can you tell me about this Hinek?
What can I tell you? No, he's none too popular. No one cares to talk to him.
Why not?
Well, I'm not one to gossip, but
Sure.
I heard he keeps bad company.
What's the tanner like? Hinek's father.
The less I see of him, the better. He's not exactly sparkling company.
Why do they call him Reeky anyway?
Why do you think? Because he's a tanner, of course.
So why don't people like him?
The old tanner's not an easy man. But a son should never let his father down. Enoch does nothing to help. He's always far too busy with his own affairs, though I wouldn't like to say what those are.
And does no one at all talk to him?
That harlot Adela hangs around with him, of course.
Harlot?
She works as a bathhouse wench. Same thing.
Quite judgmental, alehouse maid. That's pretty bold talk for someone who doesn't even have a name. But I think we'll go talk to this harlot Adela. I can't seem to find this Adela.
Something around here?
There's just two bathmaids and a madam. I guess we'll go talk to... Oh! I bet you that's her. There we go.
God grant you health. How may I help you?
I heard you've been seeing Hinek, the tanner's son.
So what? Come to preach at me, have you? That I'm a loose woman, a sinner, that I seduce decent men?
I just wanted to ask you a few questions. It's not my business how you live your life.
I'm glad to hear it. Some folk don't care for the way I make a living.
I can imagine.
So, what about you then? You look a bit careworn. A bath with a bit of company might do you good.
Maybe later, sweetheart. Right now, I have some questions to ask.
Ask away then.
Where can I find Hinek?
I haven't seen him in the village for a few days. He must have run off to the woods again.
Does he do that often?
From time to time.
What the hell does he get up to there?
I don't know.
Look, Hinek's my friend, and I really need to know where he is and what he's doing.
But I already told you I don't know where he's got to.
So I suppose he just goes to the woods to pick mushrooms, does he?
Mushrooms? No. More like hares or other game.
So Hinek is a poacher? That's no surprise.
Well, he was never much of one for an honest trade.
Do you know exactly where he goes? Maybe he has some favourite spot he might have told you about?
He said he has some hideout in the woods, but he didn't tell me where.
When did you last see him?
A few days ago. He came to me late in the evening, drunk.
I think she's got lice or something. She keeps scratching her
I
head.
never saw him drink much. He always came to me sober.
So he was acting strangely that evening?
He was strange. I had the feeling he was afraid of something. He kept prattling on and didn't seem to care about you know what. So I threw him out and I haven't seen him since.
Can you remember anything he said that evening?
Oh, I'm not sure. He went on about some fellow called Lubosh who died. That he was regretting he ever got into it, but he never said what it was. And that it wasn't worth it for the money. Aye, and then he was talking about the money. That was very odd.
What did he say about the money?
Just that he had a pile of it hidden behind his house.
I see. What did you say to that?
What could I say? He was drunk. He kept saying I was a fine girl and other harlots wouldn't go with him even for money. And if I wanted, I could even take half the money and leave. Or he'd go with me and we could get married and such. Oh, just poppycock.
Did you go there for a look?
No, I've got better things to do. Obviously he made it up. Where would a layabout like him get so much coin?
Yes,
Not
I
very
understand.
nice. Jump to conclusion.
Did he tell you exactly where he hid it?
He said he buried it at his father's small holding, in the western corner.
All right, thank you.
That's the first thing I do when I make a bunch of money from robbing and murdering at a stud farm. I immediately go and tell a bath wench all about not only what I was doing, well, I don't know, it didn't say that he said everything that she was doing, but it sounds like he said too much. And then told her where he buried the money. That kind of undermines the intelligence of burying your money. You know, it's kind of like pirates who have a super secret treasure and then they put a map to it in a bottle and throw that out to sea. What a stupid myth. That's fun. Alright, let's go look for this money. I don't even know if I have a spade on me. Well, we'll find out. It said it was in the western corner, so it seems to be here. Oh, I do have a spade. Oh, but I'm digging in the wrong spot. Nice. Alright, what do we got? 115 groschen. That's not that much. And a sturdy gamson. Let's talk to his dad. Find out what he knows about all this money and sturdy gamsons. Everyone knows that tanners aren't supposed to have sturdy gamsons.
I'm honored that a knight such as you takes an interest in me.
I'm looking for your son. Any idea where he might be?
I don't know nothing.
Don't you at least know where he usually goes? It's important.
Hynek shows up at home once in a blue moon, so I don't know nothing about where he gets to. Even if I did, why would I tell every Tom, Dick and Harry?
Well, I'm a Henry, so how about you tell me?
Your son is about to get into deep shit. I'm trying to find him so I can warn him.
That's nothing new. He's always up to his ears in it.
But this time his neck's on the block. He got mixed up with some very dangerous people. I have to find him.
All right. He was here a few days ago, but he left right away. He looked like he was in a hurry.
And you don't know where he went?
I've got an idea, but I don't know where it is exactly.
I don't follow.
Hynek makes some money on the side from poaching. He boasted to me a few times about what a great hideout he found in the woods, but he never told me where it is.
Don't you have any clue at all where his hideout could be?
I really don't know nothing about that. I could tell when he'd come from there, is all.
How's that?
'Cause every time he brought some hides for tanning, and money.
He had money because he sold the stuff right away?
I suppose. He never kept any of his loot here.
Do you know who he sold it to?
No. But the innkeeper came here now and again and gave him coin. Of course, it could have been for me. And if he's really in as much shit as you say, please, try and find him.
I'll find him, but as good guy Henry, I can't let him go. Lawbreakers have to be held accountable. So, let's go talk to the innkeeper. He seems to be the next one to talk to. Look at this smug guy leaning up against his house, acting like he owns the place.
I want to ask about the courier's son, Hynek.
But ask someone else. I have nothing to do with Reeky. He'd only drive my customers away.
Really? I heard a different story. I heard the two of you do business together.
Who are you, anyway?
A friend of Hynek's. He's gone missing and I need to find him.
I don't know where he is. But if you find the bastard, tell him he still owes me some goods.
I don't give a damn what deals you've been doing together. I won't tell anyone. I just need to know where Reeky is. It's urgent.
What have our deals got to do with where he disappeared to?
More than you think. It's likely Reeky is hiding out at his poaching lair. And believe me, it wasn't hard to find out who was buying game from him, and it's even easier to go to the castle and tell them. Poaching's a crime, after all.
All right. But give me your word of honor you won't tell anyone about our deal.
You have my word.
Fine. So, what do you want to know?
I hear Hynek has a hideout in the woods he uses for hunting game. Do you know where it is?
Not exactly. That is... I don't know where it is at all.
But...
But I happen to know it's a dark place, a cave or an old mine shaft.
How do you know that?
Whenever Reeky was going poaching, he always came to me first for candles and lamp oil. He brought the game skinned and gutted, so we had to have a light for that.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Watch you don't break your neck, though. It's rough ground, and you could easily fall down a shaft.
Alright, so time to go find Reeky's shaft, which I gather is hidden in the woods. It could be a real interesting thing to find. I'm excited for it. But first, what do we have here? Can't talk to either of these fine fellows. This guy, Fearless Felix. Alright, well, let's go to the shaft. Well, it's not so much a shaft as it is a dark, gaping hole.
Jesus Christ, what am I to do? Not that I can expect any useful advice from you.
Talking to a dead gutted deer.
You have no more cares.
Seems to be
Need someone to talk to?
Fuck!
Stable.
Don't kill me. I can explain. I won't tell anyone. I swear. I've no one to tell anyway. Just please don't kill me.
I'm not planning to kill you.
You're not one of Runt's men?
No.
Then who are you?
I come here in the name of Sir Radzig Kabila and Sir Hanish of Lipa. I'm investigating the raid on the Neuhof stud farm.
Got no idea what you're on about.
Save your breath. If you want any chance to escape the gallows, you better come clean, alright?
Jesus Christ. This will never be over.
So?
Fine then.
That Neuhof raid of yours didn't turn out quite as planned, did it?
Depends on whose plan you're talking about. We were up to it to grab some loot and bugger off. Only Runt's cutthroats was there to shed blood.
What do you mean, Runt's cutthroats?
There were two gangs there, mine and Runt's. We was only there to steal, but they wanted to slaughter everyone.
But when you realised what they had in mind, you didn't have to go along with it, did you?
But we didn't know nothing, even though we were going to Neuhof. They told us to keep watch on the courtyard while they were cutting the horses' throats. Jesus, that fucking vexed me. Their horses was the most valuable thing there. When I spoke up, though, Runt gave me such a bollocking I knew I'd better keep my mouth shut. And when they said we was going to kill anything that moved, then we knew there was no going back.
That gang of yours, what can you tell me about them?
Don't know what you want to know. There was 4 of us. Me, Timmy, Limpy Lubosh, and Pious Pava. Sometimes we'd rob a place or hold up pilgrims. Never nothing fancy.
I'm sure you did mischief enough. Who led you?
Pious. He was the oldest, and he'd mostly find the jobs for us, plan them and the like. He got us into that fucking mess in Neuhof, too.
What about the others?
Timmy's strong as an ox, with a brain to match. You got more sense out of a fence post. And Limpy, I've been with him the longest. He's my one and only friend, I suppose.
Who got your 2 gangs together? You must have made contact somehow, right?
Pious. He comes to us and says he's got this prime job. We're gonna rob a farm, he says. That was a big deal, because mostly we just did small stuff. Hold up on the road now and then, nothing fancy. When they told us how much we could make on it, well, we just couldn't refuse.
So Pius knew them?
I suppose, but I don't know where from. We even got paid up front. I should have known from the start it was too good to be true.
Where did the rest of your gang end up?
You saw Limpy, right?
Yes, but he's no use to me now. Tell me where I can find Pius or Timmy.
I don't know nothing about Pius. He vanished in the woods, and I haven't seen him since. Timmy, I reckon, went back to the mill where he works.
Which mill?
The windmill a bit north of Neuhof.
Did you know any of Runt's people?
Not a one. They didn't talk to us at all. None of their faces was familiar either. The only thing I know is they called that huge chief of theirs Runt, and Pius warned us to watch out for him.
I don't suppose you know where they got to after the raid?
On the way to Neuhof, Timmy told me he was at their camp with Pius. I reckon that's where they've gone now.
Did Timmy tell you where the camp is?
Somewhere in the woods. He didn't say nothing more. Thing is, Timmy's got quite an imagination. But Pius roared at him to shut it, so I reckon there must be something in it.
That's all I need to know. So now what do I do with you?
Well...
Hey, over here! It's up here. Shh. Jay, found the cave. Shut up. He'll hear you.
Oh shit. Runs, people. We've got to get out of here.
They're too close. We'll never outrun them.
Fuck!
At least they don't know I'm here. The two of us can take them by surprise.
No fucking way. I'm gone.
Look here. If you run, they'll catch up with you and kill you. And me too. Together, we stand a better chance.
Jesus Christ. All right. I suppose you're right.
All right, boys. Oops. Oops. Oh, I think they. Oh boy, they got what's his name? Reeky. Where's my third guy? Come on, buddy. Oh, bring it. There we go. Oh, they got Reeky. I was hoping to bring him to jail. Alright, well, this path seems to be done. So let's go find Timmy. Alright, so we're at the windmill. Now we just gotta find someone? Here we go, Merca.
I'm looking for a colossus by the name of Timmy. I heard he works here.
I don't know anyone like that.
Listen, someone wants to kill him. I have to warn him.
My God. So it's true then. That idiot's got himself mixed up in something dangerous again. Alright, but not here. We'll talk round the back, behind the mill.
Alright, Merca. You better not just have the prettiest name I've ever heard, and a bosom to match. Gotta hear about this Timmy guy so I can decide whether or not he needs to go to jail or get the mace. Or if he's really as stupid as they're saying, maybe I'll just let him off with a warning. I feel bad for people who get taken advantage because they're, you know, ham-fisted morons.
Here I am. So, why all the secrecy?
What do you want from Timmy?
Can you tell me where to find him?
Promise me nothing will happen to him.
Why do you care so much?
He's my brother. He's not very smart, you see, and he's always getting led astray by his no-good friends. And now there's some right peculiar characters looking for him.
Who are they?
I don't know. But they look like cutthroats, and they said some strange things. But I didn't tell them anything.
That's good. But sooner or later they'll find him anyway. Tell me where he is, and I'll take care of him.
He's hiding at the Colburn farm, over by Merhojed.
I get the feeling you're looking for someone here. I'm looking for someone too. Maybe we could help each other.
If I saw correctly, there were 4 of them. So... But good guy Henry doesn't back down from a fight just because the odds are bad.
I don't think so.
No? Why not?
I don't stick my nose into other people's affairs, and I expect the same from them.
That's a shame, a crying shame. I take good care of people who help me. Now, if someone were to tell me where to find Timmy, I might offer that man a job. We could use a smart fellow like that at the camp.
You have an encampment somewhere?
Well, sure we do. And no shortage of coin if you're ready to earn it.
Where is it?
Ha! All in good time. First, prove we can trust you. Help us find Timmy.
You don't know when to give up, do you?
The one who has the upper hand does as he pleases. Boy.
True. Only you don't have the upper hand.
You're in the wrong place at the wrong time.
Oops. Keep forgetting I gotta take out my... Oh. Alright. Boys, if you could be so kind as to attack one at a time so I can defend myself, that would be ideal. Oh, okay. Did we take one out? Okay, we took one out.
You can do.
2.
Yeah.
This guy seems to be wily. There we go. Got him with the Master Strike. Alright, you. Nope. Close. I love my decorated mace. Or ceremonial mace, or whatever it is. It's so fancy. Whew, that was close. Let's put our mace away. There we go. Alright, so they're all 4 of them are dead, right? 1, 2, 3. 1. 2, 3. Where's the 4th guy? Well, that's not ideal. One of them got away. Alright, let's go find Timmy. Alright, let's find this ox. I don't think that's Timmy. Oh, look at that.
Hey, Timmy. How are you today?
I'm alright. Have we met?
We have now.
Huh? Oh, shit. What do you want? It wasn't me. I didn't... I mean... Shit.
Good performance.
I saw what you did at Neuhof.
What are you talking about? You weren't there. I mean, I wasn't there.
Don't waste your breath. You were there with Limpy Lubosh and Reeky. I heard all about it.
What do you want from me?
Your mate Hinek told me about a whole camp full of those horse huns. And I want to find it. I need to find it.
Yeah, but why should I trust you, though? I'm not stupid. You might be one of them. Pretending to not be one of them. Trying to catch me out. I won't tell you nothing.
Why would I be trying to catch you out? For Christ's sake, man, they crucified Limpy Lubosh in Ujits. What the hell are you trying to pull here?
Shit. What will I do? Shit. I don't know where their camp is.
That's a load of horse shit. Hinek told me you were there, and that Pius warned you to keep your mouth shut. You must know something.
Well, once I was there with them, yeah. Only, I was pretty drunk, so I'm not too sure.
Try to remember.
It was in the woods. In some kind of woods. You know, with trees and stuff. There were some wrecked houses there and all. In the woods. A church! There was a church there. Kind of a broken one, though.
Oh, great. Thanks a lot. Now it's all clear to me. Do you remember which way you went?
It was straight north from Talmberg. When you go uphill from the castle, there's a path there round some barns, I think. It leads to the woodcutters' camp. If you go further on past the woodcutters, you come across this abandoned house. Can't miss it. Looks like a house, only abandoned. Go to the left there and carry on till you come to this clearing with a big beech tree. Or was it an oak? You go left there again. There's this narrow path and you go straight along there. Sometimes it splits up. You just keep to the left until you come to a crossroads by this big flat rock. You keep straight on there. After a while you'll see a bridge. And it's right there. Easy as you please. But you won't tell nobody about Neuhof, right? You promised. Oh no, bugger. I meant to make you promise, but I forgot.
No, don't worry. But in future, find some other way to make money. Like honest work?
Thanks. I'll try. On account of my sister, at least.
That girl at the windmill?
Hi, Merka. Did you talk to her? What did she say?
She told me you're as thick as a fence post and always getting dragged into some mischief.
Did she? Yeah. She's probably right.
I'd say she's definitely right. He's thicker than a fence post. I've met a lot of fence posts that are a lot sharper than that guy. Alrighty, I feel like we're drawing to the end of this mission. Let's see where it goes. Alright. Oh, we just gotta go talk to Sir Radzig. So let's go chat with Sir Radzig. Here's our man.
God be with you, Henry. Congratulations on winning the tournament. I'm proud of you.
Thanks.
About that encampment, sir.
What is it, lad?
I found out about the camp from another of the bandits who deserted. He's called Timmy. Big fellow, but more brawn than brain. The camp is an abandoned village in the woods to the west of Talmberg.
Good work, lad. Have you been to check it out? Do you know how many of them there are?
I don't know much apart from where it is.
We really need to find out more. Could you go back there and try to discover anything that could help us in the assault? The more we know, the better. And if you could carry out some sabotage while you're in there, it would be invaluable. But don't take any unnecessary risks. I don't want to lose you.
Certainly, sir. That is... I'll do what I can.
That's what I like to hear. You'll be our eyes and ears, lad. Our success will depend on what you find out. Go, and get back here as soon as you can. Meanwhile, I'll muster my men.
I'll find out what I can and be right back.
Take care.
Alrighty, looks like we drew our I don't know if we're to a conclusion yet for the investigation there. But seems like we're going to be going to Probislovitz from here. So I think that's a good stopping point, and we'll see you next time. Thanks for watching another Dare to Game video. If you like this video, please leave a like and a comment. If you haven't already, be sure to subscribe to the channel. If you like my content and would like to support this channel, consider becoming a member today for as little as $1.99 a month. It makes a huge difference. But in any case, thanks for watching and have a nice day. I'll see you next time.